What's up? Today we're going to be talking about eyes. Yep, that thing there. Okay, so recently I've been reading about the human brain and about how we work and how we think and all of that good stuff so that I can apply it to my learnings and be a better leader, etc, etc. You don't need to know the boring stuff. But what you do need to know is how impactful our pupils and our eyes are as a whole, and how you can, I guess, read people using their eyes and understanding there's this deeper connection between our bodies, our mind, and our eyes. Okay, so essentially the idea, and it's a very common idea that most people know, right? So if you look at someone's pupils and they dilate, and so they get bigger, and you're having a conversation with them, normally that means they're interested in you, right? They think you're attractive, and so the pupil dilates to let in as much light as possible because they want to see your beautiful face. Most people have heard that. If you didn't, now you do. I'm reading this book. It's called Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. Great book, but it goes into this idea and this specific experiment about how your eyes are keys to your brain and how they tell you what your brain is doing. And essentially, cognition is embodied. So when we think and when we act, like our body reacts to that. It's like an external factor of our thinking. And one of the biggest ways to see that is through our eyes. But essentially what you see is when you're trying to do a difficult task, which Kahneman in the book describes it as the system 2 brain, you know, the slow brain, the brain that tries to comprehend something and understand it. But whenever you're trying to do a hard cognitive task, your body will tense up, you will be physically uncomfortable, but most importantly, your pupils dilate, and they dilate to like most of your eye size, and you can see it in the video that I've attached. Go.
9, 1, 3, 6, 10, 2, 4, 8, 11, 3.
Keep the V going.
What's this about?
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
Carry on looking at the camera.
Carry on.
But no, stop the activity, but carry on looking at the camera. So just chill, think about like eating ice cream. Right. My friend Simon, he was happily my guinea pig for this test. But you can see how his eyes have basically, in this moment, they have dilated. They become really huge because he's trying to do this complex task. And then when the second he's done, boom, goes back. And it's just really interesting because it almost allows you to see into the person you're talking to, into their mind a bit, and almost like be psychic, say, oh, in this moment you're struggling with something, you're thinking about something maybe, and then when they're done, oh, you're done. And you can tell, oh, you're no longer thinking of anything, you're relaxing. And it just seems so arbitrary, but this is probably a tool we can use in everyday life. Now, I'm not saying go up to everyone that you see that has dilated pupils and think they're in love with you and give them your number. No, please don't do that. But definitely be more conscious of people around you and how what they're thinking and maybe their emotions as well is kind of being portrayed through their embodiment. We are physical beings and we express that in multiple ways. And the eye is just one of those ways. I hope you've learned something from me today. Subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. And I'm going to be coming up with way more videos just on how to better yourself, how to learn more, how to become a greater leader. I have a very interesting interview coming up soon. Well, I'm doing so many things, so why are you not subscribed? I can't wait for the next video. Peace. Boop.